just wouldn't be Call of Duty season if someone wasn't, I don't know, posting a leak and having the entire internet just lose their mind. So how's it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and we're going to be focusing on just one tweet that now has the entire COD community going fucking berserk. And it is a sequel to one of the futuristic Call of Duties, that of course being Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So of course one of the more credible leakers out there by the name of Ralph put a tweet out pretty much saying that in development from Sledgehammer was going to be Advanced Warfare's successor. And now while some people have tried to discredit it, it's at this point it's just an unverified rumor. There's nothing going for it, there's nothing really going against it. So let's weigh out some of the things that could point us in this direction. First off, it would explain why Vanguard decided to show a futuristic weapon for no fucking reason in the game, and granted, that's not really much to go on given that Vanguard's timeline got fucked sideways, but that's one way to look at it. But it's also willing to look at that's a similar thing that Sledgehammer did with Advanced Warfare, that when they had their game come out, one of the guns that they dropped as a DLC weapon was a World War II game. What was the next game that they had? Call of Duty World War II. So there is at least that link going for it, but let's think about it. You have it that Treyarch has succeeded with games involving the past. Infinity Ward seems to have mastered games that take place in the present. And dare I say, while Black Ops 3 had the best multiplayer, Infinite Warfare might have had a decent game but was not a good COD, I dare to say Advanced Warfare, and as I keep looking at this campaign and going back to it, this campaign hit hard. It challenged every fiber of your being and made you question everything. Was the American government really good at installing democracies? The idea of a private military run by... Now that I kind of look at it, realizing Kevin Spacey's the main villain is kind of hilarious to think about when you realize everything that would happen afterwards. But overall, the campaign was enjoyable. Losing your arm in the very first mission, as well as your best friend that you didn't even get a chance to get to know. Also having just characters like Gideon, as well as Mr. Irons to go up against. I mean, Kevin Spacey did a goddamn beautiful job, and anyone else that was in that campaign, it was something to behold. But some people might be wondering, okay, why did Advanced Warfare get so much shit? Well, I would say that it came down to some of the malpractices in the multiplayer. Now, what do I mean by that? Oh, this was about 7 years ago. Wait, it's been that fucking long? It's been almost 7 or 8 years ago? Okay. That's a bit of a fucking mental breakdown there. So what was the big issue? That was around the time when loot boxes became a huge thing. That was the case of, gambling. Spend $20 and pray that you were going to get the weapon you were hoping for. There was just a couple of problems. Instead of what you have now where you can actually see the attachments and you know what gun you're getting and you know what gun attachments are broken, they had variations of weapons that had attachments that were exclusive to them. All I have to do is look at you and say AS M1 Speakeasy, and immediately you go, oh fuck me, because that was one of the most sought after blueprints, and you had to pray that you got the fucking thing, and there was no guarantee. Now granted, I am impartial to the IMR. Why? Because it meant I didn't have to run scavenger, and I was able to pretty much just print ammo on a whim. Now, those were some of the major things going against it. Not to mention, Exo Zombies was kind of a fucking disaster. Now, while it had an all-star cast, it didn't hit home for a lot of people. Now, what were some of the good things going for the multiplayer? Well, to be perfectly honest, a couple of good things going for the multiplayer. Customizable score streaks. This meant that you could actually choose how you wanted it to work. Did you want it to be a UAV that was advanced? Or did you want it to be more of a counter UAV? Did you want your care package to have a roll of the dice thing? Did you want it to have more high-end stuff and therefore have more of a use to it. Did you want the sentry gun to fire rockets, have a laser, or be able to fire in a 360? And you were able to customize it so it cost more points or less points to your liking. That was something that we have all been kind of wanting to come back from Advanced Warfare. We haven't seen it since. You also had it that some of the weapons were just downright beautiful. I mean, the maps were decent, the gameplay was overall entertaining, and it pushed into that futuristic setting while still feeling like COD. Unlike Infinite Warfare, it was like, at this point, this is just a reskin of Titanfall mixed with Halo and anything but Call of Duty. But at this point, it's just a rumor. So I want to hear in the comment section down below, what is your fondest memory of Advanced Warfare? As well as, do you think that we deserve an Advanced Warfare 2? So if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to click that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and as always, follow us on all of our socials. You guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly. And of course, as always, this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.